met in Vegas for the first time ever. You know, I'm sure I heard about him more than he heard about me.
Right.
But when I met him, it was just like, you know, we're like, you going back to New York tomorrow? I'm like, yeah. Like, come on, get on my jet. We're gonna go back together. Come on, bring all your friends too. You know, then we went back, you know, we landed, and after that was just history, you know.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friend. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
This is a special birthday for both of us.
Yeah.
Nobody would ever say that one.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not
So
saying
here
that.
goes Envy.
They said he said he was Diddy's boy toy.
What?
I was in Jamaica with him.
Oh, I see it now.
See? I was in
YK
Jamaica
Osiris
with
in Jamaica with his alleged boo Diddy.
him. See?
Can we talk about Diddy new boy toy, YK Osiris? Why you did this to Diddy, man? It's messed up, man.
Nah.
So it turns out Meek Mill wasn't the only one caught up in Diddy's shady web. New court documents just hit the scene, and they're naming more names. YK Osiris and French Montana are now being dragged into the chaos. And trust, they allegedly got the full Diddy experience. If we're talking more than just music business here, this goes deep. Private oil sessions, secret luxury trips, non-stop shopping sprees, and some heavy rumors of these encounters being secretly filmed. It's getting messier by the second. And now, both YK and French are starting to speak up, finally exposing what really went down behind those lavish doors with Diddy. Let's get into YK Osiris first. Back in 2021, YK was going through it. His money dried up, his music wasn't pulling numbers, and he was basically drowning in bills. He went on Instagram telling fans how he had to sell his high-end cars and how broke he was. He admitted the whole thing was a lesson to humble him. But what happened next? That's where it gets suspicious. Right when YK hit his lowest, Diddy came through like a savior. But it wasn't some casual offer of support, it was personal. Diddy invited YK on a solo luxury getaway to clear his mind. No crew, no business partners, just the two of them, off the radar. Soon YK's posting from a stunning villa in Jamaica, looking like he hit the jackpot. Champagne, palm trees, the whole setup. It looked too good to be true. And maybe it was. People started wondering, how does someone go from broke to ballin' overnight without any new hits? YK tried to act like it was just a little solo reset getaway, but he slipped bad. He posted a pic of Diddy, shirtless and chillin', in the exact same pool he was just seen in. Same spot, same time. Like, bro didn't even try to hide it, but then it got even crazier. YK followed that up with a video of himself getting a full-on naked massage while vibing to one of Diddy's tracks and munching on some top-tier fruit. You could literally hear the music playing and see him laid out like royalty, like he wasn't stressed at all anymore. Then boom, another video drops. This time, YK is bent over a massive fruit platter, looking like he's in a palace, getting hand-fed grapes like some ancient king. And the wildest part, from the way the camera was moving and zooming in, it really looked like Diddy was the one filming it. It was giving the exact same energy as that leaked footage of Meek Mill and Diddy, where Meek was heard calling him daddy. Like, who says that to their homeboys on camera unless something extra is going down off screen?
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
YK was out in Jamaica living like royalty, getting pampered, oiled up, and treated like he was on top of the world. But it wasn't just a regular rich getaway. Nah, this trip was on a different level. According to brand new reports, Diddy wasn't just footing the bill, he was the one calling all the shots from behind the curtain. Every little detail of that trip, reportedly planned and controlled by Diddy himself. He wanted things a certain way, and that's exactly how they went down. Then, just like it was on cue, YK's baby mama came through and dropped a straight-up bomb on everybody. People were blowing up her messages asking what happened, and she shut it all down with one sentence. "Stop asking me what happened. I caught him with a man." No dancing around it, no confusion, just raw truth. That statement had the internet in a frenzy, but instead of laying low, YK decided to hit up the Breakfast Club for some damage control. He wanted to clear his name and set the record straight, or so he thought, because once he sat down, things went left real fast. Charlemagne didn't hold back. He brought up the boy toy rumors, and the second he did, YK's whole vibe crumbled. YK's confidence disappeared. He started fidgeting, couldn't stay still, and his eyes were darting everywhere but toward the hosts. You could feel the awkward tension through the screen. He laughed nervously, tried to brush it off, but his body language was screaming something else entirely. YK looked completely rattled, like he wasn't just hearing rumors, but actually reliving something he didn't want to remember.
They say, nah, I ain't gonna say that. I heard about that though, but I ain't about to say that. But
What was
I ain't
it?
about to say on my. You and Diddy? You and Diddy? Yeah, you and Diddy.
You and Diddy what?
You and Diddy. No. They said he was.
Him and Diddy what?
I'm just saying the rumor.
I ain't never heard this, YK.
They said he was. How you knew that? How you know that?
Now I'm about to Google because I ain't never heard this one.
Because you, that's the, nobody would ever say that one.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not
So
saying
here
that.
goes envy.
They said he was Diddy's boy toy.
What?
I was in Jamaica with him.
Oh, I see it now.
See? I was in
YK
Jamaica
Osiris
with
in
him.
Jamaica with his alleged boo Diddy.
See?
Can we talk about Diddy new boy toy YK Osiris? Why you did this to Diddy, man? It's messed up, man.
Nah,
Why you even bring that up, Envy?
I'm just asking about rumors so he can clear it up. That's what the breakfast
I didn't even
You
know
think he
that.
needed
That
to
ain't nothing
clear
that
that
needs to be cleared up.
Who believed
That
that?
ain't nothing to be cleared
That's why I
up.
say I don't know what happened about that.
And in Hollywood, when someone reacts that hard to a rumor, you already know. It's usually not just talk. Think about it. The money problems, the luxury Jamaica escape, the Diddy connection, his baby mama spilling the truth, and then that uncomfortable meltdown on the Breakfast Club.
I just want to die. That's what I want to do. I want to die. That's what I want to do. I want to crash out right now and just like this life. I swear to.
All those pieces start to line up too perfectly. You don't need to be a genius to see that something deeper is going on here. And now, ever since Diddy got cuffed, YK's been spiraling right in front of everyone online. His IG lives have taken a dark turn. In one stream, he straight up said, "I don't want to be here no more." His voice cracked as he opened up about feeling used, broke, and completely empty inside. He said he's got demons chasing him, that the music game ain't feeding his soul or his wallet. He even said the industry is fake.
You see, I'm gonna tell you something. They always want you to, you know what these rappers, all these singers, all these big rappers y'all look up to? They always tell you what the good part about, but they never tell you what the bad part. And that's crazy, man. Yeah, they got all this money, but they dealing with emo spirits. They dealing with killing themselves. They dealing with, man, come on, man.
The love's not real. The people even faker. That wasn't no act. That pain, that was raw, real, and straight from the heart. The internet is torn. Some folks are showing love, saying YK is just another young artist who got wrapped up in Diddy's world, where staying relevant might have come with a high price. Others think he's finally breaking down after keeping quiet for too long. Some folks online are saying YK wasn't just caught up, he knew exactly what he was stepping into. They're claiming he's a grown man who made his choices and now doesn't like the outcome. But at the same time, the sympathy pouring in is real. One user wrote, "He's very talented. I felt his pain. I was on his live begging him not to self-harm. It's horrible how they did him. People were truly concerned. His breakdown wasn't just internet drama. It was raw, emotional, and clearly coming from a deep place. Whichever way you look at it, the dude's clearly struggling. And piece by piece, the truth's starting to spill out. But now it's not just YK Osiris's voice making noise. French Montana's name is officially in the mix too. And it's getting wild. Word on the street is French is quietly letting people know that he went through his own twisted experience with Diddy. Rumors are flying that French was pushed into doing things he never wanted to do. Behind those VIP ropes and million-dollar flights, there was pressure, manipulation, and a whole lot of secrets. And apparently, it was intense.
We met in Vegas for the first time ever. You know, I'm sure I heard about him more than he heard about me.
Right.
But when I met him, it was just like, you know, we're like, you going back to New York tomorrow? I'm like, yeah. Like, come on, get on my jet. We're gonna go back together. Come on, bring all your friends too. You know, then we went back, you know, we landed, and after that was just history, you know.
Once Diddy allegedly moved on from Meek Mill, insiders say his focus shifted to French, and the internet's buzzing about how close they really were. There's this one photo everyone keeps talking about. It looks chill at first, but when you really look, folks swear they're literally spooning. Yeah, like that. But it didn't stop there. Diddy took the bond even further. He named an actual flavor of his Ciroc vodka after French. Like, that's not your usual music collab kind of move. That's personal. And if you check the receipts, these two were glued to each other on vacation after vacation. Private islands, champagne yachts, endless parties, every year, same duo. Always side by side like some kind of luxurious couples retreat. It wasn't a one-time thing, it was a full-blown pattern.
It's so smooth. French vanilla, you gotta try it.
Yes.
It's real.
Let's rewind to the beginning of this wild timeline, because this didn't start overnight. Diddy was the one who helped give French Montana's career that early push, signing him to Bad Boy Records and putting him on the map. But it wasn't just a generous move out of the kindness of his heart. Nah, people started saying there were serious strings attached, and not just music strings. According to whispers online and folks who claimed to have seen it up close, French had to repay Diddy's favor in some real questionable ways. The wildest claim? That Diddy was out here oiling up French's cheeks and clapping them. Allegedly. It sounds outrageous, but that's exactly the kind of thing that's been circling online, and it's gaining traction fast. Diddy kept French close, real close. He was flying him out to luxury destinations, dropping stacks on shopping sprees, hooking him up with all the perks of the high life. But every time French showed up somewhere, guess who was right there next to him? Diddy. Birthday parties, industry events, even random dinners. Diddy was glued to his side like a shadow. It had people talking heavy, like French wasn't just an artist under his label, but something else entirely. And then, like something out of a reality show, that video hit the internet. The one that basically confirmed what people had been suspecting. French was sitting at a table, shirtless, fully oiled up, looking like he just stepped off the set of a baby oil commercial. It was a lot. And who was right next to him, cheesing hard and singing happy birthday? Diddy himself.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear French. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
This is a special birthday for both of us.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a group party or some big celebration. It was just the two of them. No background noise, no friends, just French, half naked, and Diddy in a bathrobe singing to him like it was his special day too. And the internet exploded. One user wrote, "Having another man in a bathrobe singing happy birthday to you while you're in your underwear is crazy." Another joked, "Diddy sings happy birthday before he gets those cakes." And then someone else dropped, "It's a special birthday for both of us." French Montana isn't staying silent anymore. Word is, he's finally starting to break his silence behind the scenes, and insiders are hinting he's got receipts of his own. After years of rumors, sneaky videos, and eyebrow-raising moments with Diddy, French is reportedly ready to speak on what really went down during those over-the-top trips and business meetups. Sources close to French say he's been under pressure to keep quiet for years. And it wasn't just about protecting his image, it was about staying safe and staying paid. But now that Diddy's facing legal heat and old allies are distancing themselves, French might finally be ready to step out of the shadows. Folks are saying he's been talking about how things went left, how the friendship turned into control, and how the flashy lifestyle came with expectations no one warned him about. Behind the yachts and champagne were rumors of NDAs, silence deals, and private footage that could ruin careers. And French? He allegedly knows exactly how the game was played because he was in the middle of it. People close to the scene say he didn't always want to go along with the vibe, but turning Diddy down came with a price. And don't forget, French has always been right there in the circle. Every red carpet, every pool party, every all-male vacation on a private island. The same places people are now saying were way more than just fun getaways. They were allegedly the playgrounds for Diddy's secret life. Now here's the part that's really got folks shook, because if French decides to speak up publicly, he won't be the only one. Insiders are saying more people from Diddy's inner circle are getting ready to break their silence too. A wave of artists, ex-staff, and even former friends are allegedly lawyering up and getting their story straight. And let's just say, these stories ain't pretty. There's chatter that multiple people were flown out, pampered, and spoiled with gifts, but once they got comfortable, the vibe switched up. Private parties turned real private. Cameras were said to be rolling, and once you were in too deep, there was no backing out without consequences. Diddy allegedly had a whole system in place. Tight NDAs, silent deals, and loyalty tests that kept people from ever speaking out. But now, that loyalty is crumbling. With lawsuits stacking up and investigations heating up, people who once stayed quiet are realizing that silence ain't protection anymore. French Montana, with all his years of being tied to Diddy, might just be the domino that knocks everything else over. Some of Diddy's past party guests are already dropping hints online, liking shady posts, posting cryptic messages, even unfollowing him after years of being close. That's no coincidence. Something's definitely shifting behind the scenes and the pressure is building fast. And the internet is eating it up. People are digging up old clips, strange photos, and videos that didn't make sense before. But now, they're starting to click. Every handshake, every birthday serenade, every beach trip with just the bros. It's all being rewatched with brand new eyes. Man, can this whole situation get any weirder? Now that it's looking real serious for Diddy, like possibly facing real time and dragging folks down with him, YK Osiris and French Montana are both stepping out, saying they were manipulated, lured into the high life, showered with luxury, but deep down, feeling trapped, all for the sake of making it in the industry. They claim they didn't know what they were signing up for until it was too late. Fancy trips, designer everything, private invites, sounds like a dream, right? But now they're saying it was a setup, that behind all the glitz, there was control, pressure, and moves being made that had nothing to do with music. So here's the real question. Were French and YK just pawns in Diddy's twisted empire? Or were they fully in on the game until things went sideways? We want to hear what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe their stories, or are they just trying to protect themselves now that Diddy's empire is cracking? And yo, don't forget to smash that like button if you're keeping up with the madness. Hit subscribe so you never miss a drop, and turn on those notifications because this saga is far from over. Stay sharp, stay woke, and I'll catch you on the next one.